Hey, what's up, my Dokus? Jason, and welcome you back to more The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel, and Rean just did like the weirdest, the weirdest movement there. I don't know why he did that. He kind of just like glitched out. Anyway, last time we started on our day one field study tasks. We managed to complete 2 of them, leaving only the 3rd, which involves us going to the Arseid school. And this time, well, that's where we're heading. We got nothing else left to do. So let's go ahead and head inside. Looks like we need to go to the training room and talk to Klaus. I've been eagerly awaiting your arrival. I see you were able to begin your field study without incident. We were. Thank you for your help. Incidentally, I just noticed it was you yourself who placed this request for us. Indeed, I did. I hope it wasn't too presumptuous of me. My request is merely this. I would like you to engage in a training bout with the students of the Arseid school. That's what it says in the request's description. I'm game. It's not often we get a training opportunity like this. But are you sure we'd provide enough of a challenge? Oh, I'm certain of it. By my assessment, you're all more than capable combatants. A swordsman of the famed 8 Leaves, 1 Blade school, an adept in court fencing, even a seasoned spearman. You each seem to handle your weapons with the poise only born of many battles, the young lady included. You can tell all that just by looking at us? But you've never seen us fight. Be it as it may, he seems to have a pretty good idea of what we can do. It's like he can even tell that Lamy's here. Well, I've mentioned all of you before in my letters home, though I expect Klaus could easily have deduced to that much nonetheless. He makes a strong case for his position as acting master of the Arseid school at the very least. I'm flattered. All of those training here right now are at the beginner level. I believe you'll be an appropriate match for each other in terms of skill. It sounds like the kind of hands-on lesson even a Thor's education can't buy. Very well, we'd be happy to accept. You have my thanks. If it's alright with you, I'd like to begin right away. Let me know when you're ready. We're all ready, just give the word. Excellent. Then please take your place on the stage in the center of the hall. Listen up. Our opponents are Lady Laura's classmates. They may be young, but don't underestimate them. I know. I'm not planning to lie down for these guys. I'm not planning on losing either. Aw, no fair. Why can't I join in? It would hardly be a fair fight if you summoned your doll to battle. As a student of this school, I also have to resist the urge to join in. Being a spectator can still teach us much, though. Lame. So, these are our opponents from the Arseid school. Klaus said they're all at the beginner level, but in this school, I'm betting even the beginners are pretty skilled. Indeed, it would be unwise to underestimate their abilities. We're going to need to give this all we've got, for us and for them. We can do this. We have variety on our side. Is everyone ready? Then begin. The battle has been decided. We did it. Whew. Barely scraped out a victory there. Oh man, we lost. How shameful. Seems like we still have a long way to go after all. Yeah, we're going to have to turn our training up a few notches. Thanks for coming out and giving us a good fight. That battle made for some excellent training. You can say that again. I know I learned where I could stand to brush up. Your skill in battle was befitting of the reputation of the Arseid school. He's right. You all fought wonderfully. It was an excellent battle. I see you've all been diligent in your training while I've been away. Boo. What now, Milliam? I want to fight too. Oh my. Milliam, don't do... Whoa. What the hell is that? A silver doll? Milliam? Honestly, are you incapable of sitting quietly for just 5 minutes? But just sitting here watching you guys fight is so boring. I'm ready to jump in. Come on. You don't just want to sit on the sidelines either, right, Laura? Well, I don't suppose I can't deny that. You too, huh? This does present a bit of a problem. I think having Arseid take the field might give us too much of an unfair advantage. Oh, well, if that's the case, allow me to serve as your opponent instead. Huh? Master Klaus? I may not be the young man I once was, but I'm still the acting master and caretaker of this school. For his lordship in his absence, I believe you'll find me a worthy opponent, even for that silver puppet. Whoa. Wow. His stance leaves almost no openings. I can see that acting master isn't simply an honorary title. I see, but if Klaus is going to join the battle, I would like to as well. Laura? Lady Laura, I've been defeated by Klaus on more occasions than I'd like to count. I'd enjoy the opportunity to show him how much I've improved. As you wish then. Show me all that you've learned during your time at the academy. Oh, this is getting exciting. Well, this seems to have escalated rather quickly. I suppose not everyone has the patience to sit on the sidelines, especially when they're itching for a good fight. Good grief, what do you think we ought to do? I don't think there's anything we can do. Master Rean, I would greatly enjoy the chance to cross blades with a skilled swordsman of the 8 Leaves 1 Blade School. Will you be willing to participate as well? Of course, I'd be glad to accept. Good. How about you choose one more of your classmates to round out your team? You'll all be facing me, and if you're able to defeat me, you'll have completed my request. In that case... Well, the thing is that we will have Laura and Milliam, which means Milliam we will be able to do as much as, you know, we have analysis on Milliam, so technically we can still use it. So I don't think using Emma's a good choice here, because she also doesn't have an S-Craft. I think Gaius is our choice here. Care to join the fun, Gaius? Sounds good to me. Then let us begin. But please, don't hold back on account of my age. I doubt you'll even give us the opportunity to do so. No doubt, I can feel his power already, and he hasn't even made a move yet. We're going to need to come in at him with everything we've got, even more than the last fight. I wasn't planning on holding back anyway. Alright then, begin. Alright, we are challenging the Master. We're actually at a really bad advantage here, or disadvantage here, because our CP is not at an optimal level. I'm gonna go ahead and open up with a few slices on him. We may use the rush here pretty soon, but I do want to get that analysis off. Alright, so we're gonna just pretty much try everything we can do to deal some damage on him without necessarily being able to use CP, with exception to Gaius. Gaius will use his S-Craft. Alright, looks like we can use Grand Press. Alright, let's go ahead and use Calamity Hawk.
Disactivate. Go.
This old dog still knows a few tricks. Go. Arcus, activate. Yes, sir. Arcus, activate. Right.
turn. Arcus.
My turn. Yes, sir. Here goes.
It's my turn. There.
That's for you.
Here we go. Arcus.
Okay, it looks like we are getting close to being able to use an S-craft with either Rean or Laura. So this actually may work out for us. And it looks like both of them actually got their S-crafts. So let's go ahead and see if we can finish them off.
You still have a lot of training to do.
We stand victorious. Wow. Did they seriously defeat Master Klaus? I should have expected no less. It's been quite some time since I was last bested in combat. He doesn't even seem all that tired. I guess that's the acting master of the Arseid school for you. Oh, gracious me, what a thrilling battle. And your silver puppet was more challenging an opponent than I had anticipated, young lady.
Well, there aren't many people out there who can handle Lammy's swings as well as you did. And the Radiant Blade Master is supposed to be on a whole different level. It sure is a big world out there.
Indeed it is. Incidentally, Master Reed. Yes? It was an honor to see the skills of a practitioner of the 8 leaves 1 blade style firsthand. However, I couldn't help but sense you holding something back, a wavering of your clear intent, if just for a moment. Holding something back? I thought so. I apologize if I had said something impertinent. You needn't pay any mind to my ramblings of a foolish old man. No, I appreciate you saying so. I'll take it to heart.
Huh? I don't get it. But anyway, I guess that means we've got this request all wrapped up, right?
Certainly. Thanks to your assistance, this was the most fulfilling training session for everyone. Just being able to watch such an amazing fight got me all fired up. We're immensely grateful for all you've done for us. Not at all. It was our honor. When we meet again, I'd enjoy the opportunity to have a training bout with you all myself. It would be our pleasure. We'll be sure to train to the fullest extent of our abilities in the meantime. You won't be disappointed. It's only been a few short months, but your growth has been considerable. I'm certain you have your fellow classmates at the academy to thank for that. When I see how well you fight together, I'm filled with the deepest of admiration. I agree. I think they're the reason I've been able to grow like I have. Even taking on this request has helped teach and strengthen me as well. Laura. The day will eventually come when you'll be able to best me in single combat, sooner than you think at that. And you can be sure I'll continue devoting myself to my training, pursuing that goal. I'm very much looking forward to it. I wish you all the best with your field study here in Legram. May it be a rewarding and fulfilling experience. As butler to the Arseid household, I'll be praying for your success. Thank you for your kind words. Alright, and that finishes that, and Laura's S-Craft, Radiant Dance, was strengthened to become Radiant Waltz. Interesting. Well, with that...
Oh, it looks like it's almost evening already. The sunset sky makes for a very picturesque view, don't you think?
It seems that the mist has cleared somewhat too. I would venture a guess that tomorrow will be a clear sunny day. Anyway, we finished up all the main tasks that we had for the day, so we should probably head back to the guild now. I'm sure Toval's curious how we fared out there. Sounds like a plan to me. Alright, well, Before we do that, though, there's a place I want to stop at. Specifically, I believe it's right here. Yep. This house. If we go here and talk to Old Lady Daphne, she will give us Red Moon Rose Chapter 10. Alright. Well, that's all the extras we need to do. Let's head back to the guild.
We're back.
Today was so much fun!
Oh hey, welcome back.
Seems my timing could hardly have been better.
Huh?
Father? When did you get back? When only Klaus came to greet us, I assumed I wouldn't be seeing you while I was in Legram.
Fortunately, I was able to take some time away from my engagements to see you and your class. And while I was in town, I also had some business to attend to with the guild, which is what brings me here. It does my heart good to see you again, Laura. It seems you've grown since I last saw you.
Father, please don't treat me like a child. But it's good to be back.
It's good to have you back.
So that's the Radiant Blade Master.
Laura's dad seems so cool. She sounds embarrassed, but I've rarely seen her so happy.
Ah, these must be your friends.
Right. These are my classmates from Class 7 and my partners in this field study.
Then let me welcome you to Legram. I'm Viscount Arseid, the ruling lord here. My daughter has told me all about you in her letters. So it's a pleasure to finally be able to put faces to the names.
This is delicious.
Oh, careful, Milliam. You're going to drip sauce all over the table. Wow, so this is real Legram cuisine. I think I like everything on the table. You could say that again. This fatty meat has me thinking past seconds on all the way to thirds. That's roast wild boar. It's been a staple in many local dishes for generations. Is something troubling you, son of the House of Alborea? You seem to have brought your worries to the table tonight, but not your appetite. Well, it's just that I know my family has been causing you a lot of trouble. Eustace, is he... Oh, that? Just minor disagreements. You probably know it all too well. Conflicts over taxes among the nobility are as sure as the rising of the sun. It's nothing to be so concerned about. Thank you for your kind words. But come, tell me of your day. I hear you fought Klaus this afternoon, and emerged victorious at that.
We did. Though I did feel like he was holding back against us.
Nonsense, my lady. You and your classmates fought with the boldness of young lions. I look forward to seeing you soar to even greater heights. Ah, marvelous. I did have my hopes that you might choose to attend that girls' school in the capital, but you seem to have made some excellent friends at Thor's, so perhaps this is how things were meant to be.
I feel the same. Laura.
Rean, was it? I'm curious. I sense fear in your swordsmanship, a certain hesitation.
What? Father?
The sword hermit, Yu Kafai. In addition to being your master and the founder of the 8 Leaves One Blade School, he's also a personal acquaintance of mine. In fact, I've requested a duel with him on numerous occasions. I see. If you'll forgive me for asking, who is the victor? Ah, the victor has yet to be decided. Pitting our respective philosophies against one another is such an engaging experience, we always lose track of time. To think there's a swordsman out there capable of fighting on equal terms with you. The world truly is a fast place. I can hardly imagine what a duel like that would be like. But getting back to what I was saying, the Eight Leaves One Blade School draws its influence from elements of several other Eastern schools of swordsmanship. The style's philosophy has such depth, it's not difficult to see why one who masters it is known as a Divide Blade. But there's something about you, Rean. Something that terrifies you so much that its mere shadow pins you in place.
He's almost certainly referring to...
I've occasionally gotten that impression myself.
So this is the burden Rean carries.
Indeed, seems like whatever happened in the old schoolhouse last month had something to do with it, but...
Huh?
You have me at a loss. I never would have imagined you'd be able to tell so much about me so easily. But thanks to that, I've made up my mind.
What?
Oh? My lord, I ask of you, as the Radiant Blade Master, would you grant me the honor of a duel?
Wow, this is mega cool! He's really gonna duel the Radiant Blade Master! But is he really strong enough to beat him?
He doesn't stand a chance. Receiving instruction from him would be one thing, but to duel a master like Viscount Arseid...
Looks like the odds aren't in his favor then.
Rean, please reconsider. You too, Father. Stop this nonsense.
Please, Laura, stay out of this.
This duel is between Rean and myself. Stand aside. Are you certain this is what you want?
I am. It's an honor to have the opportunity to test my mettle against the renowned Radiant Blade Master. Thank you for accepting.
I admire your spirit. Now, show me what a swordsman of the Eight Leaves is capable of.
What the?
Whoa! Amazing!
He can wield such a massive blade so deftly with just one hand?
Unbelievable.
That's Galan Charles, a great sword that's been passed down in the Arseid family for generations. It was once wielded by the ancestor of our house, the second in command of the Eisenritter.
I can sense incredible power within him. He may be even stronger than my master, which means that against him... Rean Schwarzer, of the Eight Leaves One Blade School, beginner rank. I stand ready.
Victor S. Arseid, master and successor of the Arseid School. Ready. Begin! Now, show me what you're capable of.
Here we go! My turn! Here we go!
Too soon!
I'm sorry, everyone.
Ouch!
This is why I tried to stop them.
I could barely even see what happened.
It's not like Rean is weak.
It's more that his opponent's strength is so far beyond his.
What are you doing? This duel is not yet over. To your feet, at once.
Father?
I know you're capable of more than this. But if you're still too afraid to assert your true strength, then I have no choice but to force your hand. Now, show me.
He disappeared?
No. Too slow.
Whoa!
Is this what Rean is afraid of?
Excellent. This is as it must be. This is the power that slumbers deep within you. As long as you continue to cower in the face of it, you'll remain forever at a standstill. I want to see your true potential.
Now. Now.
You will not be...
Now. 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 Now.
But not enough to best me. I'm right here. Phoenix Slash!
Rean!
Rean! Wow! That duel was crazy!
Yeah, though it all makes sense now. Why Rean asked the Viscount for a duel in the first place.
You fool. Were you shouldering such a burden alone all this time?
Are you alright, Rean?
Father, there was no need to go that far.
I'm fine. He held back. I admit defeat. I'm honored to have seen the Radiant Blade Master's signature technique.
I think you're finally starting to understand. What we call power is simply a measure of one's raw strength. Without knowing how to properly apply it, it has no real meaning. However, when you deny the power you already possess, you're only shortchanging yourself.
You're right. I feel like I finally get what my master was trying to teach me about the laws of nature. But I'm afraid understanding that is only going to make me even more uncertain.
Rean.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. Stand up, dust yourself off, and step forward. Grapple with that fear each day if that's what it takes. Uncertainty weighs on the hearts of all people, but it's far preferable to standing still.
The mist seems to have cleared. So, that's the Saint's castle. You can't come out right now. Someone might notice you.
Don't worry about it. It's fine. The Radiant Blade Master may be scarily perceptive, but I doubt he'll notice my little moonlit stroll.
Honestly.
Well, what do you think? I'm not sure how much we can count on the boy. It seems he's finally found what he needs to move past what's been holding him back. But I'm still not certain he's going to make it in time.
That's not for us to decide. Our role is to watch over and guide him, nothing more. I don't want you to do anything like that ever again.
Fine, fine. Setting that aside for now. I'm sure you've already sensed it, but there's definitely something inside that castle. That place is out of our jurisdiction, but I have a bad feeling about this one.
Me too. I suppose all we can do is point Laura toward it and hope she notices too.
Drinks are on me someday.
Wow, what a view! Looking at the lake is like gazing into a vast mirror.
I suppose the wharf you can see in the distance must be over in the Sutherland province. You can see the Saint's castle way more clearly today, too. So this is what Legram looks like on a clear day. It almost seems like we're in a different town. Well, both faces of the town have a place in my heart. Hey, I'm sorry for all the fuss I caused yesterday.
Rean,
You really did. However, you did what you did out of necessity, correct? Yeah. Before yesterday, I've never been able to recognize the truth behind my master's teachings. But crossing swords with your father, it was like I finally realized what he wanted me to understand all those years. I see. In that case, I won't criticize what you did. I can understand that feeling, struggling forward even in the face of adversity. It seems the winds have granted you their blessing. Still, Rean, I think you owe us an explanation. What was that power you displayed during the duel? I've never seen its like.
it was so cool. Like you suddenly turned into a whole different person. Almost like some kind of power that was locked up inside you came roaring out in one big flash.
Yeah, I guess that's what it must seem like. There's some beast-like instinct sleeping inside me. And when I completely lost control of myself, or when I completely lose control of myself, it just swallows me up, transforms me, somehow. I've known about it ever since I was a kid, and all my life, I've lived in fear of it, of that other half. It seems a strange burden to bear. Something beast-like?
I don't know. It seems pretty cool. Besides, if it makes you even stronger, why not just be like that all the time?
I wish it were that simple. Years ago, I first asked my master to teach me the way of the sword in order to suppress that power. I thought if I could master the art of fighting, I could master my fear and quell those instincts. But that did nothing to solve the underlying problem, and eventually I ended up having my training discontinued. Pretty pathetic, huh?
Oh, Rean.
But you said that yesterday's duel helped you to realize something, right? Right. I can't deny it up and down, but doing that doesn't change the fact that it's in there, somewhere. And unless I can accept that, I won't be able to reconcile myself with the past, or really think about my future. I mean, that sounds so simple, saying it now, but it took this long for me to realize it.
Oh.
Ah, I see. Trouble seems to seek you out, doesn't it? So you intend to accept your lot and move forward, even though the way is anything but certain. That's actually rather inspiring.
I hope you'll tell Group B what you've shared with us. I think they'd be really glad to hear it from you.
Yeah, I think I will. I feel like everyone's been worried about what happened at the old schoolhouse last month. Hey, I heard the big news. You seriously dueled the Radiant Blade Master? Well, he was kind enough to give me the chance to test my skill against him. The gap between him and me is so wide that calling it a duel is being generous. Nah, don't sell yourself short. It takes some real guts to even think of trying to duel the Viscount. I know you've battled Sarah, and her strength is pretty intense, but he's on a whole different level. I can see you didn't achieve beginner rank in the 8 Leaves One Blade School for nothing. You're surprisingly well informed.
That's a bracer for you.
Well, the guild has pretty close ties with the 8 Leaves One Blade School after all. Anyway, let me get you those tasks for today. Alright, looks like we just have another monster quest and another regular quest.
Oh, I was expecting there to be more, I guess.
I am rather curious about this monster extermination request. Didn't want to overload you since I was planning on giving you an extra task this afternoon. It sounds like this will be your last full day in Legram, so I want to get the most out of you while I've got you here. Anyway, get on out there and do what you do. Got it. No sense in waiting to get started then. Well, at least we shouldn't take long.
Okay, let's roll on out.
Alright, we have our tasks for day 2 of our field study. And next time on the Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel, we're gonna get started on them. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, make sure you give it a like, sure helps out a ton. Make sure to subscribe if you've not already. And I will see you guys all later.